am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Frost from Kajin Cosplay, and today we're back again with you guys with Geass.
Dramatics. Dramatics.
Episode 12, Season 2, Lelouch of the Rebellion.
Yes. Last episode was the end of the fight with the eunuchs and the Chinese Federation, because I'm gonna put them in as two different entities now, because the eunuchs are gone.
Yeah.
And the Britannians
just decapitated them, guys.
Exactly. They kind of managed to do one hell of a trick. Zero got to talk with the eunuchs, and he recorded the entire conversation, and he made everyone hear it. And basically, during the conversation, the eunuchs called the commoners ants and insects and people that they could just crush.
But let's not forget that he managed to do it thanks to Shinka, because he planned to do a coup d'etat before.
Exactly. So. He knew that the people wanted to rebel, and so he was planning towards this, and Lelouch basically just hightailed the plan and used it for his own good, and it worked perfectly. Yeah. So now the Empress, and they didn't force the Empress to marry anyone. Let's listen to your heart and fight for the one you love.
So now they got a great ally with the Chinese.
Yes, and the Britannians are not working with them anymore, so that's cool.
We learned that basically Lelouch asked Sayoko to put a mask with his face on it
and pretend to be him.
And
we think she kissed Shirley.
I'm pretty sure that she did.
And Shirley is not taking it well. Like, something's going on there. And now we got two knights that are in school with them. And one of them has a photo of Lelouch when he was a kid. And weirdly enough, she connected to C2.
And she got history with Lady Marianne, but we don't know what happened.
So we're very, very interested in what's going on. We need answers. Like, this episode, show us some answers. Please. Because they introduced some stuff last episode with the order, and then there's a city under China, and I'm like, what the fuck? So we need answers. Let's jump in this episode and see what happens.
All right. And you cannot use it back on her, right?
But that's what I'm wondering. If he raises it, does that mean he can use it again with her?
I think not. I think that you can only use it on one person, and Orangey, I always forgot his name. Sorry, Orangey got a power who void.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. Orangey's.
He just cancels it.
Yeah.
Cancels the effects.
But
he could use it with the girl that's been like marking the days on the wall since the beginning of the show.
Don't be mad. I think she's still up there.
Yeah. Poor girl. But okay, who could that turn against? We got Suzaku, who's basically just surviving because of this.
Everybody at the school will remember Nonari. They remember that Roldo is not Lelouch's brother.
It's true, but why would he do that?
He said he's gonna start with the school. I don't think that he's working with the Emperor.
He's working with V2? So that either V2 has a second agenda, or the Emperor wants to bring back Nunnally and take care of Lelouch his own way. I don't know. He probably knows that it's him that's back as Zero, even though no one can prove it.
Yeah.
But that was such a light episode, and then the ending just... ah!
Oh.
But surely that's gonna be a problem. She was so messed up before. Maybe now that she's got like all sets of memories and she had time to calm down, she could process it better than she did last time. The only reason he took her memories away was because she was crying, a crying mess, and she turned herself into a murderer at this point, and she was so shocked. He had kind of no other choice, but maybe now she's gonna take
I just hope that she's gonna be okay.
Oh.
That no one's gonna try to take advantage of her again.
And after that sweet scene with the two of them, I thought it was cute. Like when she talked to him in the basement. Like we said in the last episode that we felt like Shirley was in love with the mask because she doesn't know everything about Lelouch. Now she does, by the way. Yeah. So that could change. But she knew the mask only. But I feel like Shirley is nice for Lelouch because she's the only one that can bring him back to who he could be, who he could have become if he never became Zero. So the student the boy, the teenager that he should be, the happy guy.
She can give him the chance to have a normal life.
Exactly. So, and he cares for her. Like, she protected him, and she became a
basically shot
murderer.
Velena to protect him.
Exactly. And he wants to keep her away from all of that because he doesn't want her to go through the trauma, and he doesn't want her to be in danger. But now it's all for nothing. Jesus Christ. And the Prez also, like, I like that every time something bad happens and the people around her don't feel good, she always pulls a trick like this. Like, she tries to do something intense to take everyone's minds off what happened. She really cared for the school, which actually is interesting because that's what Nina accused her of not being. You know, she told her that she wasn't a person that cared. She said, you pretend that you do, but you're never there for me. And then she does something like this to show that she cares. So the words did stick in her mind, and she is trying to not only say that she cares, but show it too.
I think that when Nina was in school with the student council and everybody else, maybe she didn't have that much self-confidence in her, and she was maybe shy by the fact that the Prez was just such a outgoing girl who was caring about everybody, and she might have thought that the Prez cared for the other student, but not for our closest friends.
That it was a persona mostly. Like, when someone actually has problems, she's not there to help. And then after that, it was like selfish of her to show up and say, oh, I'm always going to be there for you. And she's like, where were you when I was going through my troubles? Yuffie is the only one that stood up for me.
You basically stalked Yuffie, went to her house, and...
No, yeah, after, but I mean, when she was in trouble, Yuffie stood up for her, she defended her, and she doesn't see that with the others, but the others are the only ones pretending to care, so she kind of slapped her with that truth, and it's nice to see, it's kind of bittersweet to see her go like that, but I'm happy that she's self-reflecting, you know, she's thinking about who she wants to be and how she wants to do things, and she's done with pretending. That's why, like, she could have graduated a long time ago, but she stayed there as the Prez because that she enjoyed it, but now she wants to move on in life and stop saying she was going to do stuff and actually do it.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
I'm
That
glad
Nina
she went
actually
to,
led to something good.
Yeah. No, with tables though.
Yeah.
But I'm glad about the fact that she decided to do weather reports.
Yeah.
She's from a noble family, and she just decided to be
instead of marrying like a noble from a rich family, or just like, well, she was supposed to marry the scientist. Sorry, what's his name?
She wanted Lloyd.
Thank you. She was supposed to marry him, but instead
she wants to create her own path.
Yeah,
and go with it.
It was interesting. The other thing I kind of remember from this episode that stuck me as, oh shit, that's going to lead to problems in the future, is that the knight saw two Lelouches. Anya, thank you. Yeah. She saw two Lelouches, and even though she's not the type of person to freak out over these things, she doesn't forget. So, what is she going to say? Like, obviously something is going on, but she's sneaky, and I don't like it.
Yeah, me neither.
Oof.
But
okay.
Yeah, she doesn't recognize Lelouch when he was a kid, right?
No, that's the thing. They say he's Lelouch Lamperouge, and that's the persona he's supposed to be right now. He's not supposed to have his memories back. So he's supposed to be Lelouch Lamperouge, and everyone knows him as this. Some people, I think, in the Britannian Empire know him as the prince, but they kept it a secret. And unless you saw him as a kid, you're not supposed to recognize him. But now she's got the photo, but he's supposed to be dead. So I think it's similar to what I said with Nunnally when she heard the voice, and I'm like, oh, she recognized her brother probably. If she recognized her brother, she's probably thinking, oh, well, but no, there's so many stuff that could prove this theory to be wrong, so I'm going to focus on that. It's the same here. I think maybe she's going to be like, oh, obviously it can be him, even though he looks like him, because he's supposed to be dead. So unless you prove me wrong, I'm going to believe that he's dead. It's just strange that he looks like young Lelouch the prince. Maybe she didn't even know the name of the prince. It's just that she's got a photo of him as a rich guy, and she's like, oh, well, that's strange, but she doesn't know that that's the prince. I don't know.
Yeah, she know that it's the prince. Because, that's a noble man. I'm just a commoner. So
Yeah, but it looks noble, but it doesn't mean he looks like the prince.
True.
Maybe she didn't know that's the prince. That's the thing.
Maybe.
There's so many
So where did
princes.
she got that photo then?
I don't know. We already know she was linked to Marianne somehow, so we'll have to wait and see.
So much stuff
we
is
saw,
going
by the
on
way,
and
we
don't
saw
know the end of it.
we saw so many siblings, and Cornelia, she's back. That's cool.
Yeah, she need to put some pep in her hair though. That's
I actually like that new style.
all down in her face.
Well, I think she looks badass. I think she looks less like a rich girl.
She
a
looked
rich,
like
cool
a
girl.
rich,
She-
badass girl before.
Yeah, but she looks like she cares. She looks like she's got feelings now. I don't know, but I'm happy she's
But
back.
we learned that she's following the trace of the Geass.
Yeah, because that's what caused Yuffie to die. Anyway, okay, we're gonna move on. This conversation is going on for way too long.
Alright.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
So don't forget to click and subscribe if you want to watch it now. And if not, we have the next one to be out on YouTube, guys.
Soon. Next week. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.